I got this weed eater for free the other day, and I'm gonna make this into a boat motor because I don't really care about having this. This doesn't sell for very much. You can actually buy these new for like $139. So it's just a cheap base model still, but it's gonna be a lot better than the MTD garbage I've been using. So here's what we got. I had very bad luck with the last, so we'll just chuck that. These are garbage Chinese spark plugs. I had very bad luck with the last one of these that I bought, so hopefully this one's better. I paid a little more. This one was, I think, $12. I paid under 10 for the last one, I think. What do we got here? Gaskets, fuel filter, air filter. What? It's just, there's something else in there. Okay, that's not even for this. I think this fits onto a lot of different still weed eaters because it's got a bunch of different air filters, a bunch of different gaskets, and if I remember right on the last one, none of these gaskets even worked. So you say, Kyle, you know how to rebuild carburetors. Why aren't you just rebuilding it? The answer to that is I'm not very good at rebuilding them. I can do it, but this one for some reason just won't prime, and I can't find any air leaks. Diaphragms are all cracked and messed up, and I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy one. So that's what we're gonna do. And I buy these pretty often. And honestly, the only one that I really had not work was with the other still FS38 and with the Honda Tiller. So let's just put this on here. So you take this crap out of here. We got 8mm 5/16 right there. Put the gas lines off already. So I just leave that gasket on there. Just compare them. See what we got going here. And this sticks out a little far. I may have to twist that. I had that problem on the other one too. So, I mean, give it a try. It's a little bit bigger too. See? Oh well, I paid for it. We tried it, dang it. It does look like I will need to remove this, which just isn't that hard. So that, is a bit larger than the other one, but again, just gonna send it and give it a try. It said it would fit this. Put it back together here. So like this, here has to. There's a little piece that sticks into a hole back here. Stick it on there like that. So that seems to be making decent contact with where it needs to, but this is not working right. It's not opening up all the way. So we'll have to turn this screw down here. This screw pushes on the manifold, brings this up and down. That's the way you adjust the cable apparently. So that's how we're gonna do it, just with this. Maxed out the adjustment, it works. So that's fine. Kinda junky though, but we'll give it a try. So I don't know if you can see this, but there's this gas line right here that may have a clearance issue. I remember having a problem with this clip clearing that on the last one, so let's see. That works, but like it can be hard to get it loose. It primes okay. So with a case like this where the weed eater will hold it idle, it seems to run fine apart from just being lean on the high side. I mainly see this on the cheap ones. We'll just need to adjust the high-speed mixture screw. And I'm gonna make this to where anybody can adjust it. So we'll take this cover off and just remove the carburetor. So I see people taking these apart and cleaning them when all they need to really do is just adjust them. So I'll show you all the method that I use on these. It's pretty simple. And obviously I'm not a professional, I'm an amateur. I do this as a hobby. So take what I say with a grain of salt. Just take these gas lines free here. And try not to have to replace these. Damn. All right. I may have to. No, that'll just come out. All right. Well, it's pretty easy to do. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the grinder with the cutting wheel and grind these into flatheads. So there you go. It just doesn't have to be perfect, just as good as just has to be good enough to turn with a screwdriver. I got some good non-ethanol stuff in here, and really it's just if you want these things to last, you just got to use non-ethanol gas. It takes them from lasting maybe 2 to 3 years to, probably 10 residential or more than that. Even these junky MTD things right here. So it just pretty much gets rid of all carburetor problems. Ethanol is what degrades the diaphragms, the gas lines, everything like that, and that's what causes these to bog out. So I just buy it from the pump. If you're just using very little of this 2-cycle mix a year, you can buy canned fuel. But like I have in my video, canned fuel is a scam. If you're doing a lot of weed eating or using a lot of 2-stroke oil, the canned fuel is just it costs way too much, and it's identical to non-ethanol pump gas. So I'm going to adjust this carburetor. So I did this one a little differently. Normally on like a leaf blower, that's how I would adjust it. I would go till it 4 strokes, then come in until it doesn't. But I just left this right on the line of 4 stroking and not. So that runs fine. Let's see how it starts back up. I'm not even gonna mess with the idle side on this. That's how easy it is to fix these.